welcome to Florida Beach Walks. I'm Roxanne.
There is a stretch of green on the north end of Hutchinson Island, south of the Fort Pierce Inlet, that I love to shell. It's peaceful and at times very plentiful for shells. On this late afternoon beach walk, I found some bubble shells, beautiful calico scallops, bright yellow prickly cockles, jingles, imperial Venus clam shells, and murex, and some broken cowrie pieces. But I did find a whole one too, which was pretty special. Please join me. Let's walk North Hutchinson Island. It is late afternoon, probably about a couple hours before the sunset, but it was gorgeous. Packed the kids in the car and off we went. And I was very happy to see shells. Now, sometimes in this area, I've come out here and there's been nothing, but I love it when there's stuff to look at on the ground like today. This beach holds a special place in my heart because I found a beautiful lion's paw shell here before. I do have a video that I will link in this video's description on that shell find. Absolutely fabulous. We'll start off with a jingle shell, common jingle shell. And these come in quite a variety of colors. Ooh, a beautiful yellow prickly cockle. That is pretty yellow. Let's pick up another jingle. Oop, let's grab that one again. Blowing out of my hands. And here is a spectral bittersweet clam. Ooh, I see a pop of pink. Beautiful calico scallop. These are always so different and so pretty. Lots of color variations on the calicos, for sure. Ooh, I spot another pink calico scallop. Beautiful red on that. Gorgeous. Ooh, I spy another spectral bittersweet clam. These have such cute patterns on them, kind of like candy. Let's see what we can find. Anything hiding under the seaweed today? Not over there. Oh, here's the turkey wing. I do admire the sharp contrast between the white and the brown, but we will leave it there. Let's see what else. Oh, nice. Here is a spiny paper cockle. I do not see these very often. Like fruity sherbet coloring. Let's grab another jingle. These are pretty. Love the iridescence on the jingles. And another yellow prickly cockle. The cockle shells are out today. Oh, sweet, a yellow jingle. I do like the yellow and orange jingles. Those are my favorite colors of jingle shells. Let's see what else is out here. This does look like a pretty fresh rack line. So, even though it's late in the afternoon. So let's see what else is here. Love looking through these shells, even if I find nothing. Let's see. Nah, thought that was a yellow cockle. Just looks like a plain one. A broken cowrie shell. These are such thin shells, but I predict we will find a whole one before this beach walk is over. Look at this beautiful calico. Now that is a gorgeous scallop. Wow, it's like color bands. Beautiful. Looks like a sunrise. Let's hold this one up. That is just so pretty. Look at against the blue. Ah, gorgeous. Oh, and here is a striate bubble shell. I like when they're this size, like this large, because I know on the West Coast you can find them like really tiny, but on the East Coast you find them typically a little bit bigger, like this one. When I come to the beach later on in the day, or if there's not too much out, I'm always scraping around the seaweed, scraping under the seaweed to see what I can find. One never knows what's under there. Oh, all these broken cowrie pieces. It's a sign. It's a sign we will find a whole one. I can guarantee it. It's like constant excitement scanning for something when you're shelling. Just always on the lookout. I have to peel myself away and be like, okay, I've walked far enough. I've shelled long enough. It's time to go back to the car. The kids are hungry. Life must go on. But then you're ready to leave and you find something awesome and you're like, okay, just a little bit longer. Oh, and it just goes on and on. Is that our whole cowrie shell? Kinda, sorta, but not really. All right, we are definitely getting closer to finding a whole cowrie shell. That's like about What would you say? 85% of it? 90%? Now, I will say I do have high hopes when I do come to this north part of Hutchinson Island to find cowrie shells, because there are cowrie shells here, especially after storms that I've heard of. I haven't particularly found any after storm cowrie loot, but I have heard. Let's pick up this chestnut turban. It's lost a little bit of its chestnutty color. Ah, another Striate Bubble. Very nice. Here's the tip of a true tulip. Oh, that had a beautiful color. Don't really find these whole or all together on the east side. Definitely those are West Coast treasures, and in the Florida Keys. You can find really big ones in the Florida Keys. I see a lightning whelk. Let's check it out. Seen better days. These East Coast shells sure do go through a whooping sometimes in the Atlantic. Let's see if we find any luck under here. Let's see anything. There's the jingle. We'll take the jingle. There are a lot of cockles out. Giant Atlantic cockle. All right, I know the calories are out too. We found all the pieces and an almost together one. Let's find ourselves a whole one. Do you see it? There it is. It is all together. It is beautiful. This is a Measled Cowrie. Yeah, look at that. Just gorgeous. And it's just sitting there, all waiting for me to pick it up in the late afternoon. The Measled Cowries are kind of like the deer cowries, except these are a little bit smaller and a little more elongated. And they have their little speckles have, like on the bottom, that's Connor. On the bottom, they have little inset dark spots that you can see on the very edges. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, beautiful shell. Look at that. Love it. Here's a crown conch. Looks like it has a bit of staining on it, but that's still in pretty good condition. It's a keeper. And here's a smaller lightning whelk. Just a little guy, a little surf worn. This is an incongruous arc shell, one of the thinner of the arcs. Normally the arcs are pretty thick shells. Another beautiful Calico scallop. An Atlantic giant cockle. Connor was not shelling today. He was having fun playing in the water. All right, want to scan real slow after finding that cowrie shell. Oh, it's hard to get over that one. That's for sure. Such beautiful shells. Let's see. Let's check out this olive. I wonder if this is a full grader olive, but just really worn. We'll leave it there though. Here is a juvenile giant, Atlantic giant cockle. Oh, check out that super yellow prickly cockle. That is pretty yellow. Ooh, let's pick up this Murex. I'm not exactly sure which type of Murex this is. It kind of, if I had a guess, I think it's a juvenile giant eastern Murex. But honestly, it looks like a cross between a Cabrit's Murex and an apple Murex. Let me know in the comments if you know which type it is. Ooh, I see another bubble and a little piece of trash. Grab that plastic. Yes, I think this is the third one. This is nice to find 3 pretty large size ones, and they are not busted. Awesome. A tinted cantharus. Nice honey color on this. Here's a worm knot. Probably a Florida worm. All tangled up. I see a crown conch. A very surf-worn crown conch. Cute and little. I'll grab another jingle. Beautiful, iridescent. Do you know what made these prints? If you guessed a horse, you're right. They offer horseback riding early in the mornings here out on Hutchinson, and it looks really nice. They have guided tours that come out. Typically, I see them right around sunrise, and they enter and exit the beach at Frederick Douglass Memorial Park. An imperial Venus clam, and some sea glass. I did find a couple pieces along with another imperial Venus clam, and a scaly scallop. Beautiful orange on that one. Love my orange shells. Here are my shell finds from this beach walk. So excited to have found a couple of cowries. Such a special find. A few large bubbles and beautifully colored cockles. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, I leave you with this.